everyone. We are the Dice Stormers. Welcome back to Vozrosdenhya, Rebirth Island, brought to you by Quest Portal. This is episode 2 of, who knows how many episodes we'll get through and who knows how long it will take the players to get through said episodes. We'll find out.
Until our sand runs out.
Yes,
Well,
that's right.
That's entirely possible. We'll probably keep playing if your sand runs out because I've got an adventure I want to run. If you guys are insane, I'm still going to go through with it. Okay. So when we left our intrepid adventurers, and Quest Portal has like a note system, it gives you a summary of what you did the last time, which is great. Our guys were all received a letter on royal letterhead, and they were summoned to a meeting in London. And they met a whole bunch of scientists who were talking about the supply of anthrax disappearing from Vozrosdenhya Island, which is in what was the Aral Sea. The Aral Sea is no longer. It's now a desert called the Elkum Desert, and that's a massive worry. It's between Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. At the end of that, they were tasked with their special knowledge and their special experiences, marking them out to be sent on this mission, and they boarded a helicopter, which is where we start them this time around. They are on said helicopter. It's not a Chinook, it's a CH-46. It's a smaller cousin of the Chinook. So they are on this, and just as they got on to that helicopter, their fabulous pilot, whose name is William Bellerophon, otherwise known as Billy Ruffian.
Oh, he's funky.
He's yes. You've got to focus on the task at hand and not look at him. He basically got a call over his headphones. One of you heard it because your listen check was so high that basically you had to go to Gruinard. And so this is a modern Cthulhu game, so it's set right now, which means, of course, things like library use can, and of course, use mobile phones as long as there's signal. You can use your Google Foo. So what I'm going to do is, for library use roles, if you make a hard or an extreme success, depending on what it is you're looking for, you will enter the dark web and you will find out more information than you would if you used a normal Google search. And just like you and I in everyday use, we don't know when we do a Google search if we're finding actual information or someone's weird website that has conspiracy theory information that actually is false. So it could be Red Herring City all over here. But before we do that, yes.
Murray, I'm getting lost in the pilot's eyes.
Nice.
Could you maybe change it to something else?
No. So there's Sylvia. Sylvia's basically jumped into the co-pilot seat, and she's like leaning in front of William, like, where are we going? Anyway, so he's very focused on his. All right, I'll go back to the. Hang on, I'll go back to the helicopter. There you go. You're back in the helicopter. There you go. Don't get lost in.
No, I don't think we. There we are. Thank you.
Yes.
Concentrate.
Murray, I'm getting lost in how attractive that helicopter is. I think we're going to change it.
Absolutely. So let's have a recap of our characters as they sit on this exciting helicopter ride flying north. Benjamin.
My name's Geoffrey Bruce. You can call me Bruce or you can call me Geoffrey. Doesn't really make much difference. I'm a ex-SAS warrior, a warrior from the skies. I specialised in dealing with biological weapons. I now specialise in good looking.
Nice. But you're failing in comparison to William, because Billy...
Yes. I mean, I must admit he's not bad on the eyes. Gentlemen can appreciate this sort of stuff, you know?
In a platonic, beautiful way.
That's right. Oh, definitely. Yes, that's right. Yes.
All right. Bromance in the skies. Absolutely. Except for you, of course, Derek, because you are...
Sylvia Waters. So Sylvia Waters is American. She's from New York. And so she's a ex mafia girl, and has worked her way up to trading in arms. And so she is here kind of under duress. But yeah, she's very attractive. She's very I think her and the pilot are going to get on great. What's his name again? Sorry, I forgot.
So his name is William Bellerophon. But in British gosh, we're not saying the word Bellerophon. They changed Bellerophon to Billy Ruffian. So he's William Billy Ruffian. So you can call him William or Will or Bill or Billy. He will, or Ruffian, or indeed Bellerophon, and he will answer to any one of those 4 names.
Well,
Can I call him? Sorry,
he can ruffian my Billy anytime. Is what I'm saying.
Even probably, hey you. He will.
Can I call him Reza?
Probably. It would be Ruffo, wouldn't it? Ruffo.
Ruffo.
Absolutely. There you go. That's testing John's microphones. We'll probably peak on that. Anyway, thank you, Sylvia. And over here is Johnny/Aaron.
Yeah, I'm playing Aaron Lincoln. Aaron is a travel blogger. He has a blog called Dangerous Destinations. He travels the world, going to all the places that the guidebooks say you cannot go to.
Nice.
And he documents his travels and is world famous.
Oh, in which case, do you know about Gruinard? Can you give me a history roll?
I can.
Also, how many subscribers does he have?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is his claims world famous? I know, yeah.
43.
43 followers.
Are you blogging right now?
Oh yeah, I'm recording all of this.
Constantly.
I've got like 3 different GoPros going.
Nice.
There's one on the outside of the helicopter.
While we hear about John's character Garrett, why don't you do your history check?
I've already failed it.
Okay, cool. You will hate yourself. Your bloggers, the chat of your bloggers will all be like, he calls himself a dangerous destinations blogger. Didn't even know about Gruinard. I mean, come on, what? You've got some flame wars going on in your comments right now. Okay, John, tell us about Garrett.
So Garrett Schmitt is an epidemiologist who he's a pretty unkempt and a bit of a slob. He's been promoted out of most positions, not because of competence, but because they just generally can't stand him, as was probably witnessed in the last game. And he's usually pretty reluctant to do things. However, he is fairly competent. He's just very lazy.
All right. Well, looking around your helicopter, there's obviously space in this helicopter for a lot more.
I'll start the sound. We're in the helicopter.
The 4 of you. Yes, indeed. You see a mobile testing lab, and you are familiar with all of the things that go bing in that mobile lab. That this is obviously a infectious diseases mobile laboratory. So you recognize that. Hanging up are several hazmat suits, fully covering yellow hazmat suits, 4 of them. They're all there, and essentially there's a whole lot of other equipment which is obviously about infectious diseases control, and there's the spray, formaldehyde spray, eliminate yourselves. So really quite serious. So you are flying, and you know, because you overheard that you're going to Gruinard, Gruinard, Gruinard Island. Can you all please make your Google Foo/library use rolls as you check on the internet on your mobile devices before you run out of signal as you get too high?
Sorry, history or
library use?
Library.
Oh, can I use 3 luck? Is it? Yeah.
Yes,
because I'll make my 13 into a 10 and I'll pass.
Cool.
Excellent.
You have a...
Okay.
What's your library use?
10.
You have 10 for library use on a Call of Cthulhu character?
Dan,
what did you do?
He does other things. He's not. So
your luck's down to 47,
he
isn't
shoots things.
Look at me keeping track of their thing. Your luck is now down to 47. That may come in.
Yes.
You can adjust that on the character sheet as you fly.
Which I did.
Yes.
Thank you, Quest Portal. That was super easy. So it keeps record of my max, and then I can up and down it. That's cool.
All right.
I got an extreme success of 4.
Extreme success. You are in
the dark web.
Right, you are in the dark web. Nice. I will explain all. And Aaron succeeded, and Garrett, you're...
I failed. I'm probably sleeping.
Yeah, I think you might be, in spite of yourself, looking at the mobile lab. It's got it's got all the toys. It's got every bell and whistle. It's got the latest. It's you were worried and asked where the funding for this came from. This is like the most well-funded epidemiology lab that you've ever seen, and it's in the back of a helicopter flying, what you thought was flying to Uzbekistan, but is in fact flying to.
Well, I will suddenly be acquiring certain items that I like and don't have from the other labs, into my pockets and bags that I think would be good.
All right, let's go. You make a sleight of hand.
I am
roll,
not.
please.
I am not being sleight. I am just doing it.
Oh, you do it. Make a sleight of hand roll anyway. I don't mind if you don't.
Okay, cool.
Can I do the kind of like the grab the hand and say?
Oh.
No. You're all deep in your doom scrolling. So.
Also, Ben, I have a 10 for it, so I'm probably gonna fail.
Okay.
You'll probably be like Ben and need 3 luck.
I have military awareness.
I just got a 6. You do not see a thing. Not a thing.
So you are basically brazenly stealing stuff, but you pass a sleight of hand because these other 3 are slowly being absorbed into. Oh, perfect, Johnny. Thank you. So I will explain what you both find out, Aaron and Geoffrey first, and then the dark web for Sylvia, because Sylvia's got connections in said areas. Okay, now so when I designed this game, I really wanted to call it A Dark Harvest because that's just such a cool title, but it's been used by lots of other people, and it's like, oh, come on. But anyway, there's a reason why Dark Harvest appealed. So
what about like dark farming? That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Or shadow farming?
Shadow farming sounds nice. Oh, nice one.
Does it?
You heard it here
Does
first,
it
everybody.
actually?
It does. Yeah. And right on topic. Anyway, you're stealing stuff. So, Gruinard Island is a small, oval-shaped island, approximately 2 kilometers long by 1 kilometer wide. It's located in Gruinard Bay, which is on the far northwestern coast of Scotland. It is known as the Island of Death, and several other things which will become apparent. When you do your web search, you come across a video. It's a 17-minute long historical video. It's a silent film. That's actually a video I've got the players to look at. I'm about to explain what it says, but it's in the link if you want to look at it. It's quite disturbing, but then this entire adventure is quite disturbing. So you're forewarned. Forewarned is forearmed. So it basically used to have some people living on it, but hasn't had anyone living on it since. Well,
they started spraying anthrax everywhere.
So in did that work? Did the clear work? Yep. Look at that. See, I can clear the dice rolls. It's brilliant. So that's
I've got to do it on my end. But yeah.
Oh, that's the view you get. You're not there yet. This is what's coming up on your web search. It's a very small island. It's got a nice, gentle, slope up to quite a low peak. There's no trees on the island. There's just heather. And in 1942, during the Second World War,
I think Heather should get off the island because it's bad for her lungs.
Yes. Exactly right. So on the island in 1942, Porton Down, which is the British military science development site, acquired the island, and they paid £500 for it. And decided that they were going to test the feasibility of bioweapons using anthrax on the island. They recognized that the test would cause long-lasting contamination, and hence they chose an island very remote and small. And several very famous British scientists were put in charge of a team to develop a germ bomb to drop on Germany. And the anthrax strain chosen was a highly virulent type called Volum 14578. You recognize this type of anthrax, Sylvia, because you're like, yes, well aware. That's the good stuff, absolutely. Or the very, very bad stuff, they are the same thing. And it was developed at the University of Oxford. 80 sheep were taken to the island, and bombs were filled with anthrax spores, which were exploded close to the sheep, and that infected the sheep, who began to die within days of exposure. Some of the experiments were recorded on 16mm film, which you see on YouTube. And it's after the tests were completed, the scientists concluded that a large release of anthrax spores would thoroughly pollute German cities, rendering them uninhabitable for decades afterwards. Those conclusions were supported by the inability to decontaminate the island after the experiment. The spores were sufficiently durable to resist any efforts at decontamination. One of the best things, when I say best, I mean worst, about volume 145578 is that it becomes more virulent the more victims of it there are.
Oh.
So the more people who are infected with it, the more virulent it is. Now, all of that you discover in your web search was part of, and it's perhaps the worst/best operation name of World War II. Operation Vegetarian was a British military plan in 1942 to disseminate linseed cakes infected with anthrax spores onto the fields of Germany. These cakes would be eaten by the cattle, which would then be consumed by the civilian population, causing the deaths of millions of Germans citizens. Furthermore, it would have wiped out the majority of Germany's cattle, creating a massive food shortage and thus shortened the war. However, Operation Vegetarian was only to be used in the event of a German anthrax attack on the United Kingdom. Now, this is news to all of you. You've not heard of German anthrax investigation. Actually, all give me a knowledge test. You don't have to.
Or me too.
No, you're pilfering. You're
great.
Oh, one of those. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
look at that. And
MREs. MRE kits.
Most of those things where, one of them would be amazing, there are doubles. It's like, no one's even going to notice. There's two. Oh, brilliant.
Yep.
What are we rolling, Murray?
History. Could do education. Yeah, education could work.
Oof. Extreme success.
Hard, extreme. Look at you guys.
Where's education?
It's under EDU, but it's not a stat. It's a.
So you can't roll it. I can't roll it.
You can. No, you can.
Yeah.
You need to go into highlights.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to roll on the wrong character.
And then hit EDU. Yeah.
Make sure you're rolling on the right character.
Yeah.
Oh, I failed by one.
Yeah. You can burn that luck if you want to. Okay. So,
do I level up EDU? No, I don't. So there's no point.
No.
Who cares?
So you have heard of the name Hans von Bülow. I was sorely tempted to call him Hans Gruber, but I decided I would keep it serious. So Hans von Bülow is a German microbiologist you've heard of. You didn't know that he was connected with research. He's quite aged, but as a young German, he was involved with the plans in Germany post-war. And you've heard of his name in connection with anthrax, but you don't know that it stemmed from German experiments during World War. Good news, the 5 million cakes that were intended to be disseminated and dropped on Germany were not used. Germany never attacked Britain with an anthrax bomb themselves. And those linseed cakes were, in fact, eventually destroyed in an incinerator.
They were made?
After the end of World War II. Yes, the linseed cakes were made. They were going to then infect them with anthrax spores. So,
okay.
The island was therefore incredibly contaminated, and it was quarantined in 1942. For many years, it was judged too hazardous and expensive to decontaminate the island to allow public access, and so it was therefore quarantined indefinitely. In 1981, newspapers started receiving messages with the heading Operation Dark Harvest, which demanded that the government decontaminate the island, and reported that a team of microbiologists from 2 universities had landed on the island with the aid of local people, and they had collected 140 kilograms of contaminated soil. The same day, a sealed package of soil was left outside the military research facility in Porton Down, who had been in charge of the testing, and it was revealed that it did contain. Another package of soil was left in Blackpool, where the Conservative Party were holding its annual conference. That soil did not contain anthrax, but had come from Gruinard Island. Starting in 1986, a determined effort was made to decontaminate the island. 280 tons of formaldehyde solution diluted in seawater was sprayed over all 196 hectares of the island, and the worst contaminated topsoil was removed.
Did you say 200 and something 80 tons?
280 tons of formaldehyde.
Wow. Wow.
A flock of sheep was then placed on the island, and it remained healthy. And
the sheep helped it.
They remained healthy once they'd done that decontamination.
They were metaphorical canaries in the coal mine.
Oh, sorry. Look, I'm getting carried away. There's images to show you, gents. Lovely.
Here we go.
So,
brace yourselves.
The island look. The island looks
very
lovely,
picturesque,
and it looks like a very picturesque place. But of course, looks can be deceiving. Here are the tests. Those are anthrax bombs that they are testing. And here are the.
That'll be safe.
That's the hazmat suit of the 1960s, everyone.
Oh my gosh!
Show that the island was. This is the decontamination process, where that's the formaldehyde being sprayed over the island, and they were driving around in their fabulous little space buggies.
Having a merry old time.
Yeah.
He's a happy chap.
Yeah. So that's that. Now.
And now it's an Airbnb place, right? You just
this is where Aaron begins to go, oh, I should have known. Oh God, this is like the best dangerous tourism location in the history of the world. So
I'd love to get a selfie one of those signs that
absolutely.
Island is government property, and
as you can see here from 1987. As you can see from 1987, the hazmat suit hasn't improved. And here's some more shots of the decontamination. And here's some more shots of the experiment with the sheep that are not long for this world.
I thought you said they were healthy.
Those are the sheep that they tested. So this is the test. The sheep were put on the island.
Original sheep.
And then
1940s.
fed. Yeah, this is the 1940s sheep.
Ones that turned into Cthulhu creatures. Excellent.
Sheep Cthulhu.
Yeah. Sheep Cthulhu. Bah. Yes, so this is Gruinard Island. Now, you are testing all of that. Now, Sylvia, you, with your extreme success, you know the names of some of the scientists who were involved in the cleanup, who were not, shall we say, the right people to choose for that job. And extreme success. You know that one of the... Are you seeing that if I show that?
That's what you're showing us. The handsome helicopter pilot?
No, it's not the handsome pilot. Hang on, let me do something fancy schmancy. I'll do that quickly. I'll try something very, very fancy.
What I'm showing that he uses is the note-taking system inside.
Okay, nice.
Inside Quest Portal. So yeah, go ahead.
I am currently going to add.
I'm going to add a scene.
I'm going to add a image to a scene mid-game. Oh, look at me go! Oh, I'm brilliant. I am amazing.
You didn't know you were saying all this stuff out loud, right?
Oh,
just double checking. Excellent, cool. I just wanted to check.
I'm just providing.
Oh, Murray, you're amazing. Oh, a champion.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm dropping deep hints that you guys should be saying.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you're so good at whatever you're about to do.
Please comment in the comment section how good Murray is.
How brilliant Murray is. That's right.
Yeah. Yes. I'm uploading a file as we speak, so that's pretty amazing to show you this TV, which of course is an oversight on my part for not having put it here in the first place.
Out of your 100 pages of notes.
Oh yes, 143.
Yeah.
So 43 and
11?
88 to come. Yeah, there's so many.
11.
11.
What an average.
All right,
we're seeing the sheep again.
Yeah, cool. Because at the bottom of the sheep is this guy.
Oh.
And you know that...
Like a nice guy.
Yeah, I know. Anyone who's lightning behind them's sure to be a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in a Cthulhu game. You know him and you recognize him, Sylvia. That is Jeremy Sidebotham. Said bottom, spelt Botham, because it's British. Who knows? And you know that he is in the arms dealing business, but he is one of the names connected with the cleanup operation of this island.
The perfect person to put in charge of a Anthrax cleanup operation.
So you know him, and you've met him, and he's been involved in some of your arms deal.
Oh man, okay.
And you do another library use roll for me. You're already in the dark web, so it doesn't need to be quite so extreme as a success.
Is that his dark web Facebook profile picture?
64, a fail.
Are we all doing this or just...
No, just Derek in the dark web. Yeah, he's looking at websites. You're like, it's that website he's found. And so you know you can't put your finger on where you've seen him last, but you know that he's in the same world as you. And if you were not to choose a scientist to clean up an Anthrax island, it would be him.
Can I just check his LinkedIn profile? And
absolutely, I'm sure it's on LinkedIn.
Okay, good.
Or actually, in the dark web, it's called Slinkton. All right. So you guys are traveling. You have in all this time, luckily downloaded enough so that when you got too high, your internet didn't out because you fancy phones. You've done your blog entry, updated your blog entry, Aaron, and you realise that you should know where this is. And you are now flying over the Scottish border to Sirenscape. Thank you to the towns of Sirenscape for taking us on this adventure.
This is as exciting as the time I went to the Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Island.
Oh, bam! What?
Just drop that in.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I've been
Like
there.
an atom bomb, he dropped that in.
Yeah, you click the little link in the corner here. You can go and watch that episode.
All right.
YouTubers, man.
Worst type of person.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate YouTubers.
So, just some more, stuff that you come across that you're sharing. Now, are you sharing that information, Sylvia, or are you going to keep that?
I think I'll keep that to myself. I don't know if anybody else is going to know that this guy's an arms dealer. I think people don't know that I'm an arms dealer. So, yeah, we'll just keep that.
I've started Scottish music now with bagpipes since.
Nice. Mull of
Thank
Kintyre,
you, Ben. We love bagpipes.
I think you will actually fly over Mull of Kintyre. So, provided we don't get, a breach notice. Mull of Kintyre. Okay. So, you also read. I'm trying to keep it light because we're going to get dark. Whilst gastrointestinal anthrax is the least common, its effects are just as deadly. Instead of causing boils and abscesses on the skin and throat, this type of infection results in bleeding throughout the digestive system, and even with treatment and vaccines, its mortality rates are as high as 60%. That was what the British were going to bomb the Germans. Okay.
Only if the Germans did it to them first.
I know, yeah, that's right.
Well, that's what they say. Now, so as you dig a little deeper, you come across the Volum strain, some more of the information on the Volum strain. Volum strain is one of the 89 known strains of anthrax. And as I said, the one that's the best is Volum 14578. And it's the one selected for the use in bioweapons. More virulent to exposure, the more hosts there are. It is also the one that was considered to have been used by the Iraqi government during the Gulf War. And the reasons that they know this is because they sold it to them, and then they found sites with 14 positive hits for the Volum strain in Iraq. So yes, it's out there and it's being used, and that's something that Sylvia is well aware of and hopes to take advantage of. Okay. You are flying. I'm going to put his picture back up. Warning, because he's a bit more pleasant to look at than our nasty scientist.
Austin.
He's flying in. The weather starts to turn bad as you approach the northwestern coast of Scotland.
Oh, good. It's good content.
Yeah, I hope you've got a gyro stabilizer on your camera.
Cameras, multiple cameras.
Cameras, yes. And it's unseasonable. This weather system wasn't here before. There was no warning on the meteorology. In the cockpit, the beeping starts to go off in the helicopter, and you can see that William is starting to struggle with the controls on the helicopter itself. Give me a knowledge test, everyone. Probably with advantage for you, Geoffrey. You may have been on one of these helicopters.
What are we rolling?
Education?
Some kind of education. Yeah, education. Sorry, I called it not. Wrong system.
Fail.
Woo!
Just failed at 96. So close.
I succeeded.
You succeeded. Brilliant. Aaron, you know that the CH-46 helicopter has a range of 1,010 kilometers. Sorry, 1,110 kilometers. You also know from a brief, map search that the distance from London to Gruinard Island is 1,023 kilometers. And when you see William start to struggle, you also know that flying like that requires more fuel. So it's not happening yet, but you kind of realize that things you might run out of fuel. And when helicopters run out of fuel, it's bad. So now you
glide, right?
You weren't meant
helicopters glide, right?
They can auto rotate. They do indeed, yes.
You hope, yes. So especially ones loaded with equipment, and
True.
there's a very clinky Dr. Schmitt, who all of his pockets are now bulging. He looks a bit more well fed than he was because he's.
Well, it'll be an efficient way of de-weighting the helicopter. He's collected a whole lot of weight together, and he can throw it all overboard in one go.
Yeah, so throwing Garrett overboard might be the answer to your problems. Right. So, you originally weren't going to fly, obviously, to far north of Scotland. You were going to fly to Frankfurt Airport and then leave. So it was a much shorter flight. So, the wind picks up and it's starting to buffet your helicopter, and he really is struggling. Now, I get to roll an NPC. Oh, I love it. I get to roll him. Yes, I do. Oh, here we go. I'm going to clear that so that clear view of.
Do we get to see that on Quest Portal?
I'm not sure. I hope you do.
I hope so.
Let's have a look. I put him in. So this is me rolling my pilot helicopter roll. Aircraft it is. Do you see that?
No.
I think there's a button you need to press to show.
How do I show
to players with the
players.
NPC characters? I can't remember where it is off the top of my head.
Okay.
But if you look around, you might find it.
Sheets, notes. He failed, by the way.
That's good, right? Right?
No. Luckily, he's got lots of.
Are you looking at the character's sheet? I guess you are if you're clicking the skill.
I am.
There's three dots in the top right corner of the character sheet.
God, Johnny, you are brilliant.
Is that
Show
what it is?
players, look at you. Okay, I'm going to retcon that because Johnny.
Roll again so we can see it.
Rolling again when I'm showing to players his roll. Oh, it's amazing. Here it comes. Oh, he blitzes it in. It's almost a hard success. He is
No,
as amazing.
Didn't see it, Murray.
Shh, Johnny.
Oh, really?
Don't say anything to Murray. He passed it, Johnny. He passed the test.
It's saying
Yeah,
might need
we
to roll
saw
it
it.
again,
Murray, it was really good. It was the best roll I've ever seen.
He rolled a 38. He's fine.
Okay, good. Good
Where
job.
are we? Okay, why is that not showing to players? Go to players.
It keeps
What's
popping
going
up and disappearing. Just click it once.
I've done it.
There you go.
Johnny,
Okay.
I love it. Can you see the roll? You
Now
see
roll.
Billy, but you can see the roll. Okay, now. Oh, okay. This is like run it 3 times. Here we go.
Suspense. Yeah,
That's
Come
right.
on, look at that. So you saw that one. Brilliant. Oh, there you go. Quest portal. So top right corner of your character sheet, 3 dots. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny, brilliant. Okay, he is as good as his eyes would make you believe he is. He's deep in control.
Steely Lou.
The wind, however, even though you're in a sealed aircraft, the wind seems to be whipping around your heads and cutting through you and suggesting things wind shouldn't suggest. Can you all please make listen checks?
Can I make listen checks on William's character sheet? Because he's got great stats.
Am I still showing
Oh, I got 22 against 20.
Luck. Just spend your
I
luck.
reckon I spend 2 luck for that.
into luck?
I've got
Okay.
headphones on, so I'm not hearing a thing.
What?
Okay.
Where, do we
Yeah.
all have those as helicopter
Yeah, we
headphones,
do.
I presume? Yeah.
You on cans?
I think we have to be, don't we? Don't you?
Otherwise you go
Yeah.
dim.
Well, no, I don't know. You have to be on cans. You probably got cans to be on if you need them, but you don't have to.
No, you go.
You can
deaf
sit
and
there
like
and
this.
yell at each other.
I reckon I'm probably asleep if I get a chance to, because I sleep any chance I get. So
Amazing. And if you can fall asleep in a helicopter, that's
I
that'll
think
make
my
you
character
all-
could fall asleep anywhere. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Can you please roll for me, Aaron? Too many notes, Murray. What are you doing? You're disadvantaging us. You rolled for me a
120
one.
pages.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
11 pages.
They're actually color coordinated because I'm
It's
so.
only,
yeah.
it's
Stop it,
only
John.
11.
Yeah.
It's only 11 pages, Murray. Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I staple like 10 of them together at a time. Can you please roll a 1d10 for me? You might just need to roll an actual physical dice if you.
No.
Well, no, there's a dice.
No,
there's a dice thing at the bottom left.
Brilliant.
Click on.
This is just Aaron, is that right?
1d10. I rolled a 10.
Woo! I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah.
The wind
Probably bad.
speaks to you. They wait patient and potent, for there shall they reign again. Can you give me a sanity check, please?
This is the sheep talking, right?
It didn't sound like a bar. It sounded like
Sanity
wind.
roll.
Wind.
I rolled a 99 for my sanity check.
Right. Lose 2 sanity, please, Aaron. I need
pleasure.
you also to make a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Do we have anything in?
Isn't that like a 1?
I have
we got
0 in Cthulhu
I think we all have 0.
Allow me to
I'll
roll against 0.
I
Oh
asked
yeah, I've
you,
got
58.
5.
yeah, I asked you to add, I think it was a D6 because you've had experience, which is why you got chosen.
All right. Well, even with that, a 68 is not going to beat anything I might have rolled on a d6.
Can you, everyone except for Aaron, give me spot hidden rolls, please, except for Garrett, who's asleep. So, sorry, Sylvia and Geoffrey.
Ooh, 24. Hard success. Hard like Geoffrey.
All right. Like Geoffrey, good. Sylvia?
20, hard success.
Hard
My
success.
abs are very hard.
It literally looks like Aaron has seen a ghost. He blanches and goes very pale as
You all
this
right, Aaron?
wind presses through him.
Looks like you changed your white balance on your blog, young boy.
I have
Desaturated.
I have a very small canister of quite potent
Cocaine?
perfume.
It's a
Perfume.
little green ball from.
The green ball from the rock. And I go over to Aaron and I squirt it in his nose.
Oh,
Yeah.
non-consent.
I'm not convinced that that's perfume and not cocaine.
Yeah. Is it a smelling salt kind of thing?
Yeah, I was trying to do that.
Okay.
You have to not
great.
say words like that or we get like pinged on YouTube. You're going to have to beep that
Probably.
out.
Really?
What? What? Oh.
Yeah.
We're talking about anthrax. I mean, you reckon we're going to get
Yeah,
beeped out for cocaine?
We'll get pinged on that. Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about strains of anthrax.
That's right. Yes. Oh my God.
The internet. I even said the words dark web.
You did.
Now, so now the problem, of course, is that you're asleep, Garrett. Aaron is blanching, and you guys are there. At that point, the wind buffets the helicopter really quite strongly, almost like the wind is trying to get in. And you get a sense that it's trying to get into you, Aaron. That's what you think. That's what you. So you
jump out of the helicopter.
Sprayed with this stuff, but then the side of the helicopter bucks, and you get the sense that the wind's coming for you. Now, because you're asleep, Garrett's asleep. Love it. Can you please give me, Garrett, a Constitution?
Oh.
Would a critical one,
critical
success, be something you'd be after there, Murray? Or
Wow.
You are having what is the best dream in Garrett's life?
I'm probably currently dreaming that I'm still eating the M&Ms from the MRE that I just ate, and so I'm kind of in that moment of I can taste it on my lips, and it's delicious.
Yep. You are oblivious, so I'm going to give you an automatic success on this next dex roll, because you're like, it's like you're in a hammock and you're just rolling with the waves of the ocean. Everyone else needs to make a dex roll to see if they keep their seats, because you got up, Sylvia, didn't you?
Yeah, should I do it with like a disadvantage or something?
Success.
Okay, Aaron stays, Geoffrey stays, but you're like thrown around like streams.
Oh, Sylvia.
Look, I'm gonna have some words with Quest Portal about these rolls. Yeah. So you are shaken, but yeah. So it was like, whoa, what was that? Can you give me listen checks once more? And
I would
Aaron,
like to not hear.
You're gonna have a disadvantage.
Nice. What a shame.
Did you say they had disadvantage?
Yes, please.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear no Cthulhu win.
Is there a way I do that?
Yeah, if you right click on it.
Really?
Oh wait.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
Roll with penalty die or roll with bonus die.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
But it didn't. It just rolled normally.
Just roll twice and pick the highest. Pick the lowest.
Yeah.
No,
I already failed.
Highest. Okay, yeah. So, can you please roll for me? We're going to start at the top. Geoffrey, can you roll a 1d10, please?
Yes. There she is. One. Is that good or bad?
You hear like a wind that's like the wind is cutting through you. There is no wind in the cockpit of this helicopter, but the wind that is outside the helicopter, it's like it continues through you, and it's not like the wind is talking to you. It's like the wind cuts through you and leaves words in your imagination. That makes sense.
I don't have much of an imagination. Does that help me?
Yeah, so you have no, it doesn't help you at all. You hear the old ones were, and the old ones shall. Make a sanity check, please.
You dropped out there for me for a second.
Yeah, I couldn't quite hear what you said.
Oh, what? Really? You didn't hear that?
The old ones were.
The old ones were. The old ones are. And the old ones shall be.
Well, that's much more company now. I've heard it clearly. Okay.
Well, you asked me to repeat it. Double sanity check. No. Okay.
I got a hard success, just like Geoffrey's abs.
So because you're like, wait, what? Yeah, you.
Yeah, as I said, he's a simple man. You know, he's like.
Do you
some noise in the headphones?
At the same time, Sylvia, you roll. Can you roll a 1d10 for me?
3.
3.
Oh, sorry.
These
are the different sentences.
Yeah. So is it the problem with the voice? So I have to not use that voice, or is it?
Just project a bit more. Yeah.
It's very hard to project when you're doing that hello.
Yes,
I know you
that's
wouldn't
right.
understand it. That's okay. So,
I don't know what you're saying, Manny.
you hear, Sylvia, again, it's like the words have been left in your head after this wind that doesn't exist has cut through. Past, present, future, all are one in Yog-Sothoth. Make a sanity check, please. Yay!
Hang on a second, I'm just typing it.
Can we make Cthulhu, or not me, but can others make Cthulhu rolls with the knowledge of Yog-Sothoth?
Once they've passed or failed their success. Actually, you need to make a mythos roll for me, Geoffrey.
So I should have some mythos. Should I? Some
You
points?
should. I asked you to have 1d6 mythos.
Okay, I'll just
Extreme
rectify that.
success. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I make my sand roll.
And now
There's
can
my
you please,
three mythos. Hang on. Well, I got an 88, so I didn't manage to hit the 3.
now, Sylvia, can you roll
Edit my
a
character.
mythos roll? Please?
Edit.
You're going to roll 2d. You're going to roll a d10 twice, Aaron.
I am
You are.
a D10.
Sorry.
So you're going to roll. You rolled once first time and failed your sanity. You're now going to roll twice.
I rolled a 9
And
and 1.
one. So you hear, and again, it cuts through you again. 2 sanity rolls, please. Don't roll a critical fail. I'll tell you what you heard.
A success and a success.
Yes. Okay.
Woo!
Uh,
Wow.
The first one you hear is Yog-Sothoth is the key to the gate whereby the spheres meet. Man rules now where they ruled once. They shall soon rule where man is now.
Yog-Sothoth is the key to the gate
Whereby the spheres meet. Man rules now where they ruled once. They shall soon rule where man rules now.
It'd be cool if we could get that up on the screen at some stage.
It's,
Yeah, visual
it's on the
thing.
screen.
Oh,
It's on the
nice.
screen right now.
Oh, yes. So what I've
on this.
done, everybody. Break.
I'm typing it into the notes section of Quest Portal.
Nice. Did you
That's the one that I'm.
Did you type the other ones? So you heard in order 10-1-3-9-1.
I got they wait patient and potent, and I didn't get the rest of it. I got the old ones were the old ones. The old ones were, the old ones are, and the old ones shall be.
Yes.
Past, present, future, all are one in Yog-Sothoth.
Oh, you're very
Sothoth.
good, Derek. Yes.
Yog-Sothoth is the key to the gate whereby the spheres meet. Man rules now where they ruled once.
Sorry. Yes, where they ruled once. They shall soon rule where man rules now. And Johnny, the second one you hear is the old ones were, the old ones are, the old shall be. And I need 2 mythos rolls from you now.
I'm not likely to make it, am I?
That's right.
No.
95 verse 4 is a fail, and 69 verse 4 is a fail.
Okay. Can you all give me an ideas roll, please?
Idea.
I
Idea?
think
What's
education
idea?
or-
You
just,
get
Intelligence?
you get the sense
Power?
Garrett might be able to help you if he was awake.
Success.
extreme success.
You kind of go,
I failed my education roll.
I wonder if
I'm
Garrett.
too rattled.
I don't know. You guys
yes,
hearing
well-
stuff in this wind? It's not coming through my headphones. I think there's some sort of static or something. It's saying words or something.
I think I hit
What's-
my head falling over from the buffeting of this wind. I'm
What's that
hearing
damn-
things too.
What's that damn fool of sleep in this weather? You might fall out. Let's go wake him up. I wake him up.
Yeah.
Man, pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. Stop
All
fretting.
so the
Get off me!
the helicopter is
Calm down. Calm down.
What are you doing, you madman?
Stop resisting!
Ow, you're like a soldier, so that really hurts.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Yeah,
Between slaps, I snipe him with a bit of perfume.
What?
I've got hard palms as well.
I was having the best dream. What are you doing?
Hold on, man. The aircraft is ricketing about.
Okay.
Something's attacking us. Something's messing with our brains.
I don't know. There isn't. There's some static in my headphones.
I think you guys
talking about?
had too much to drink or something. I'd go back to bed.
Bruce, no, you need to stay up. We need your brains.
Okay, but I need sugar. I'll go rummage through an MRE and pull out a packet of M&Ms again.
At that moment, all of the lights, all of the beeping things in the helicopter that I know the technical names of start to go off. And it's...
I grab Geoffrey and I start shoving him towards the cockpit. Help him.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your piloting skill like there, Geoffrey?
Pilot
It's
aircraft.
good. I think it's good. Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Even
I
the
have
SAS, you
pilot
should be able to pilot an aircraft.
Right
I have
now,
the-
you
I
They
have
can do anything.
I have a good score.
What's your good score?
1.
Excellent. That is
Maybe-
double mine.
Maybe Geoffrey's not the man to have in the cockpit.
I go
Hold
towards. I can repair things in electronics.
Okay.
Thing. Mechanical repair's great. I say, what's going on, man?
All right. He looks still like that. He's unflappable. There is a single bead of sweat on his brow.
You experienced some technical difficulties.
You're lucky that
Still-
Sylvia's not up here because she would be a puddle. Now,
Still drinking.
Can I assess the vehicle and try and determine what's wrong with it?
yes, do some testing.
Mechanical repair.
Mechanical repair.
Mm.
Maybe some
I
full repair.
spend 9 luck.
9.
Oh.
How long does luck run out? Or how long till luck runs out? Is it per session or
Nah,
the whole adventure?
whole adventure.
Okay, I don't spend any luck.
Don't spend any luck. Okay. Has anyone got any electrical repair?
I think so.
Yes.
I've got 10.
I got 10. I
Me
think that's
too.
the basic.
Another weird. I made it worse. Okay, you made it
I
worse.
fail as well.
I also fail.
So
Clearly something wrong with this bloody helicopter.
And so basically he says, "Buckle up, boys. It looks like we're going down."
I might.
And-
I've got. If I spend 7 luck, I can do it. Mechanical repair. Would that help?
No, let's go down.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Go
happy.
down.
I don't feel like my character would fix anything like that.
No.
Murray, can I
Yes.
make a navigate roll to guess vaguely where we are, where we're going down before we go down? Look out the window, look for
Oh, that's a good
landmarks.
idea.
Yes.
I might do the same.
I have some sounds ready for crashing.
Someone else needs to make navigate because I rolled a 95.
Oh, I failed too. Yeah.
I have an inherent sense of where I am at all times.
My character can
utilize at the
fly.
current time.
See, I think Quest Bottle was listening to me because I was complaining about all those
You
critical
were. You were.
Fail, fail.
Oh, what a Cthulhu friendly system this is. Oh, ain't that beautiful, everybody. But now, luckily, of course, now this is not the right picture because it's with a clear day and it doesn't look like this. But you're basically coming over the crest of this hill and
We
the
made.
fabulous,
Cool.
fabulously named First Coast, and you're just about to go past the town of Mungersdale, and there indeed in front of you is Gruinard Island, and he's really struggling to keep it under control. He's, the best pilot that there is, and he's really struggling. All the things are going off, and all the beeps are happening. He's basically cutting low over the sea. The sea is choppy, and it's almost like you feel that the waves are actually reaching up to try and grab you. This wind is buffeting the sides of the helicopter. It's trying to get to you. It's trying to give you more of it so that you can join it. And he skims in up that lovely low slope, and basically he goes, "Hang on, it's going to be rough. Give me dex checks, please."
Nope.
You've
Oh, yep.
Yes. Oh, extreme success!
You're all like you were sleeping in Garrett's dream. Garrett, however, is too busy on his sugar rush, and he goes flying back and bounces into the.
You know when you're standing on the bus and you like refuse to hold on because you're so cool? That's me, except it's on a helicopter.
That's also Garrett, but he goes flying backwards and knocks all the other. So yeah.
So I'm not strapped in a seatbelt like in a.
No, when you went to get your MRI, you kind of unstrapped it.
MRE. Yep. No worries.
MRE.
That makes
MRI,
sense.
Not I know, indeed.
You might need an MRI now.
Yeah.
With your injuries.
You whack into the mobile lab at the back. Can you take 1 hit point, please?
Ouch! I'm almost dead.
Yeah. Love it. Squishy humans. All right, you land, and it's an amazing testament to William's piloting skills that you've made this at all. At that moment, the wind cuts completely.
Oh,
and
all the weather?
All the weather. And it's like what you just experienced actually didn't happen. There's no evidence of it. The sea is calm. There are no
That's weird.
wind, and the road is powered down, and everything seems fine.
It's night time?
No, it's daytime. You left at about 11 a.m.
Are there insects or birds singing, or what sort of?
Not
The ocean.
you can hear the ocean. You can hear the sound of fish, whatever fish say to you. The call of the sea. That's a different system completely. And so
I want to scramble into a hazmat suit because a helicopter landing with blowing winds everywhere.
Yeah.
I think my character would probably be very quick. I might pee somewhere and then get into a hazmat suit. I don't really care where I pee, just out of the way somewhere.
Yeah.
There's a head. It's a
So before the doors open and everything, I'm gonna do that and get into a suit.
I think we should all do that.
Oh yeah,
Jeffrey's already in one. Yeah.
All right,
I suggest maybe that'd be a good idea.
Okay, you're all going to get just into hazmat suits, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's already. He doesn't seem to have moved, but he's already
Okay,
changed.
can you all please get dressed into your hazmat suits, and can you all make luck rolls for me?
Oh, crikey.
Yeah. Luck rolls.
I fail.
Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah, hard success.
We should get some luck back.
I succeeded.
Oh yeah, do I
Okay.
get an extra 50 luck or something? Something simple like that?
Only Geoffrey failed. Okay, good to know. All right. So, yes, you're all hazmat suited up.
Garrett only has 20 as his starting
Yeah,
line.
and he still
Right.
made it.
I'm like a military person experienced in bio
Yep,
warfare.
you're
Yeah.
absolutely.
Don't get advantage
yep,
on when it has such a.
No, you don't get any advantage on it. It is what it is. You are suited up. So is William. He suits up. He opens the back of the helicopter, and the lab is on posters. So he basically rolls the lab out onto the shore of the island. So you're. Oh, I can ping because we can do this because we got shown how to do it by Johnny. Oh, is that showing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant! You're on that shore,
This show.
yes, I love it. And you basically set up the lab there. It's all like mobile. It's got like gyro stabilizers. So even though the shore's on a tilt, basically one side lowers more, and it's actually completely level.
Well done, Raza.
Fanciest thing. He then says, "Right, I've got about 17 kilometers worth of fuel left, and Ullapool is 16 kilometers away. So I better go and refuel. I'll leave you here, and I'll come back for you because we've still got to get to Vozrosdenhya."
Why are we here, Raza? What was that message you got? I thought we were heading to Rosie Island.
He points up the hill.
Uh-huh.
Spot hidden looks, please, everybody. Spot hidden looks, whatever that is. Spot hidden roll. Look like you're spotting hidden, everybody.
Yes.
Hang on.
Smashed it.
I have no idea where he's pointing.
I don't even look. I don't even look.
Okay, you are Geoffrey. You're lost in his eyes. Garrett, you are looking at the slab, going. Oh,
You are very good looking, aren't you, man?
I want the slab. This slab's amazing. I'm almost tempted to put everything back in this slab.
So it's organized.
No, I don't think I would do that. I think that would be the character.
Then you go, well, who is this person? What? Oh,
Who have I become?
Maybe I am going insane.
Is this a dream? Pinch. No. Okay, so
Blow to the head, did me in.
you see at the top of the hill what look like sheep. They're white, fluffy, not anything like Australian sheep.
When someone says you see something what look like sheep, it's enough to make you one somewhat suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that apart from the tentacles, or?
Yeah, so you can't see.
Apart from the fact they're like 100 feet tall or something,
Yeah.
like it looks like a sheep.
They look like normal, everyday, non-cultist sheep.
I'm glad he's emphasizing normal and everyday, and then just upsettingly non-cultist. Okay.
Whilst you're looking up the hill and you're lost in his eyes and the lab, he gets back into the helicopter and you hear it powering up.
Oh.
He's not waiting for you.
I could do that.
Okay. I move away a little bit. I start to check my gloves and make sure I've got a good seal, and then start walking
Everyone,
my way up there.
okay, everyone except Geoffrey, please give me a spot hidden.
Geoffrey or Garrett? Oh,
Geoffrey.
Okay. Seriously, I think I've knocked on something.
Wow.
Okay. Aaron, you notice a tear in Geoffrey's hazmat suit on his lower left calf.
Shit.
That's not ideal.
Do you zoom in on it? Like zoom in and then
Blog, like whispering, going, "Oh my god, guys, what am I guys going to do?"
Oh, what am I gonna do? Check this out.
write in the comments what I should do.
You haven't got much time. 20. All right.
Jeffrey, there's a tear in your suit.
Oh, jeez, Aaron. Thanks, mate.
I go over
That's
to the.
unfortunate.
Can I
go over to the.
Can I quickly? I feel like that's my character's specialty is like hazmat stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I grab the emergency gaffer tape and start.
Yeah. And
I feel like a right fool. Oh.
you're now intimately familiar with the layout and contents of the lab. You know exactly where it is.
Yeah, it's in my pocket. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. It's one I prepared earlier. You tape up.
What a galah.
You tape up the. The rip. Geoffrey, you have that sense of doom that it doesn't matter that they taped up the hole. If there's infection to be had, infection got in. Okay.
you're dead.
Oh well, never mind.
Well,
Might as well take a few people with me.
Roll up on you.
It's the perfect disease for a percentile system because all of the mortality rates are given to us in percentiles. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's floating in the air. This is something that's in the soil and in carcasses.
yeah. But
You start to
still.
see yourself growing wool on your body
That's right,
and
that's
joining
right.
the sheep.
I look like a sheep.
you did.
That's right.
No, you led like a ram. Oh, nice one. Yes, at the top of the hill, those white sheep shapes haven't moved.
Murray, we're about at time.
I think that's probably a perfect moment
Is
to
it?
take a break. You are on
Oh no!
island. There's
And
the
there are
possible infection of
sheep-like
Anthrax.
shapes not
There are
moving.
sheep-like shapes not moving at the top of that hill. Join us again for another episode of Vozrosdenhya.
Yes, please like, subscribe, and comment, and put the notification bell on so you know when we post a new video. But hopefully, it'll be on a very regular basis, like on Wednesdays, Australian time. We'll post the new videos.
Bye.
Thanks all.